America, land of dreams, lights, and darkness no one dares to speak of. Behind the peaceful streets and smiling faces. Some towns hide secrets so disturbing, they've been erased from history books. Today, we uncover the chilling truth behind 10 American towns that aren't as innocent as they seem. 10. Centralia, Pennsylvania. What happens when a town burns for over 60 years, underground? In 1962, a coal mine fire started beneath Centralia, and it never stopped. Toxic smoke rose from the ground. Streets cracked open. People fled, homes were buried, and yet the fire still rages today. Only 5 residents remain, by choice. They say the town whispers at night. 9. Dudleytown, Connecticut. Ever heard of a town so cursed, even birds avoid flying over it? Dudleytown was settled in the 1740s. Soon after, settlers went mad. Families vanished, and suicides became common. Locals blamed a curse brought from England. Today, the land is abandoned, trespassers report whispers, shadowy figures, and total silence. No birds, no animals, nothing. 8. Elmore, Ohio. They say if you park your car on the old bridge at night, he'll come back for you. In the 1800s, a heartbroken soldier ended his life near Elmore's bridge after being rejected by the woman he loved. Since then, dozens have reported headlights fading, engines dying, and a ghostly figure tapping on windows. Some even claim to have seen the soldier walking across the bridge, still waiting. 7. Times Beach, Missouri. What if your entire town was erased, not by fire or flood, but by poison? In the 1970s, waste oil contaminated with deadly dioxin was sprayed on the roads of Times Beach to control dust. What people didn't know, that chemical was one of the most toxic ever created. Cancer, birth defects, and mass illness followed. The town was evacuated and declared unlivable. Today, nothing remains but a ghost of government silence, and land too dangerous to walk on. 6. Helltown, Ohio. When the government blocks off an entire town, people start asking why. In the 1970s, the US government suddenly bought out and evacuated a town in Ohio, claiming it was for a national park. But locals whispered of something far more sinister: mutated creatures, secret experiments, and forbidden tunnels. Roads were closed. Warning signs were posted. And anyone who dared to enter, never forgot what they saw. Even today, no trespassing signs remain, but the questions never stopped. 5. Black River Falls, Wisconsin. What if an entire town seemed to go insane, all at once? In the late 1800s, Black River Falls was gripped by an eerie wave of darkness. Suicides, arson, murder, and madness spread like a plague. Newspapers told stories of children burning down homes, townsfolk hearing voices, and families vanishing overnight. Historians still can't explain what caused it: economic collapse, spiritual darkness, or something far worse. To this day, locals say the land never fully recovered. 4. Hanford, Washington. Some towns hide ghosts. This one hides radiation, and decades of government secrets. During World War II, Hanford was part of the US government's top-secret Manhattan Project. It produced plutonium for nuclear weapons, including the bomb dropped on Nagasaki. What they didn't tell the residents: massive radioactive leaks poisoned the area for years. Cancer rates spiked. Children were born with deformities. And many claim the truth is still buried. Hanford looks calm today, but the ground beneath still glows with the weight of its past. 3. Jerome, Arizona. Once called the wickedest town in the West, now it's known for the souls that never left. Jerome was a booming mining town in the early 1900s, filled with bars, brothels, and crime. As greed and violence took over, deaths became a daily event. People were buried hastily, many without names. When the mines closed, the town was abandoned, but something stayed behind. Visitors report screams in the night, shadows on staircases, and faces in windows, of buildings long empty. Some say Jerome never died, it just slipped into another realm. 2. Picture, Oklahoma. Imagine a town so toxic, even the earth beneath it is trying to escape. Once a thriving lead and zinc mining hub, picture seemed like the American dream. But decades of careless mining poisoned the water, air, and soil, causing children to suffer brain damage and families to fall mysteriously ill. Then the ground began collapsing. Sinkholes swallowed streets. Schools shut down. The government forced an evacuation, but some refused to leave. Today, the town is a hollow shell, buildings rot, winds howl, and the soil itself whispers warnings. 1. Salem, Massachusetts. When fear becomes law, the innocent burn. In 1692, Salem became ground zero for one of history's darkest mass panics, the Salem witch trials. Fueled by paranoia, lies, and superstition, more than 200 people were accused of witchcraft. 19 were hanged. 1 was crushed to death. And many others died in prison, without ever proving their innocence. Today, the town thrives on tourism, but many say the energy never left. Visitors report hearing screams, chains, and whispers in old courtrooms and cellars. Because when justice fails, the land remembers. Not every town shows its darkness in daylight. Some bury it deep, in tunnels, in graves, in the memories no one dares to speak of. But the truth always finds a way to rise. Which of these places would you never dare to visit, even in daylight? Let us know in the comments, and if you think this was dark. Wait till you see what we found next.